Good morning, children. Welcome to the science class. Today we are going to continue with the explanation of lesson 11, force and energy. We have already done effects of force, types of forces and simple machines. Now today we are going to do these two topics, energy and its types and law of conservation of energy. So let's start. First, let us see what is energy. It is the ability to do work. Now you must have seen those who have more energy can do more work, and those who have less energy or are very weak, they are unable to do that much work. So energy is the ability to do work. We eat food to get energy. Energy is also found in nature in different forms. The sun has solar energy, wind has wind energy, and water has hydro energy. Hydro means water. Even moving and stationary objects have energy. Moving means that is moving, and stationary, that is at stand still at one place, that is stationary. Objects have energy. We use energy every day to do work. Let us see some forms of energy. So now we are going to see the types of energy. Before that, learn this definition. Okay, the ability to do work is energy. Okay, children. Now, number one type of energy is mechanical energy. Now, mechanical energy is of two types, kinetic and potential energy. So, let us see. Energy possessed by an object by virtue of its motion or its position is called mechanical energy. So by virtue of its motion means when an object is moving, then the energy, and when it is at one place standing, then its energy. So these two energies are known as mechanical energy. Mechanical energy can be classified as either kinetic or potential. Now, mechanical energy possessed by a moving object is called kinetic energy. For example, energy of a moving car. Suppose a car is moving, then we will say that it has kinetic energy. And if when this car is standing at one place, then it has potential energy. Mechanical energy possessed by an object due to its position is called potential energy. For example, a book on a table has stored potential energy. So this book on a table is at one place, so it has stored potential energy. In the same way, this car also, when it is standing at one place, it has stored potential energy. When it will start moving, it will change into potential energy, will change into kinetic energy. So let us see some examples here. You can see this, when it is here, it has potential energy. When this card, then when goes down and start moving, it is kinetic energy. So potential energy is changing into kinetic energy. Now this boy, when he is holding arrow, it has potential energy. When he leaves that arrow towards the target, it has kinetic energy. So potential energy changes into kinetic energy when a object starts moving. Same thing here on this slide. When this boy is sitting here, it has potential energy. When it slides down, it has kinetic energy. I hope you have understood how potential energy changes into kinetic energy. Now this is another solar energy, type of energy which we get from the sun. The sun is the ultimate source of energy. It gives us energy in different forms which are used by all organisms. You all know about plants preparing food with the help of photosynthesis and light energy. Then heat energy is used to dry clothes. Solar heaters absorb the energy of the sun to provide heat for cooking. Thus, nowadays, solar equipment is very much in use. You all know that we conserve energy with the help of solar energy, and also it is non-polluting energy, so it is very good for the environment also. So you can see this solar cooker is there, how the pots or pans are kept on it to cook the food. Then this is water boiler or heater, or you can say geyser, to heat water for use at home. You can see how the solar energy, solar panel is here, how the sun rays are falling on the solar panel, and this energy is being stored here, and it is heating this water. Then this is a boiler, and then it is going to the taps from here. Then when it goes down, it can be stored as cold water, and then it goes up and is again heated by the solar uh, collector here, and then it again heats this water. So the cycle goes on, and this solar panels are helping this water to get heated. Then this solar fan, you can see it is connected to the solar battery, and solar panels are getting the sun energy, and then it is passing to this fan, and this fan is working on solar energy. Then here also you can see this whole house is getting energy from the sun. Then solar energy is getting this side. The energy is being used in the house, and the extra energy is going back to the grid or the electricity board. So that way also it is very, very beneficial. Now the next kind of energy is geothermal energy. You all know this earth, inside it has got core, and that core is hot molten magma. So that releases the energy, and that is called geothermal energy. The heat energy inside the earth is called geothermal energy. It is used for many purposes including electricity production. It is a renewable source of energy, and heat is constantly being generated in the earth. So that heat is being used here. You can see this magma protection well, geothermal reservoir. The energy is going up and being used through turbine and generator in different things. This is a cooling tower, and it is going to the electricity transmission line also. So this way geothermal energy is being used to produce electricity. You can see here how the core inside the earth is hot molten magma, and then it comes out as lava. So all this energy can be used like this for different uses. Then next is wind energy. You can see this windmill moving and producing electricity that is going to the houses from here and being used as electricity. Then this turbine also works 24/7 to create water out of thin air, and this is also moving. This also moves with the help of wind. So moving wind has lot of energy. This energy is used for many purposes like drawing water, electricity production, running windmills, etc. It is a renewable and non-pollution source of energy. Now, heat energy. You can see this fire burning. When the fire burns, it produces heat that can be used for cooking and warming. Besides the sun, it can be obtained by burning of fuel like wood, coal, petrol, kerosene, and LPG or liquefied petroleum gas. Then light energy. Light energy is a gift of nature in the form of sunlight. It can also be obtained by lighting bulbs, candles, and tube lights. So you can see here bulb and tube lights all are lighting here. So this is light energy. Then next is sound energy. Sound needs a medium to travel. Now you can see here how the sound is moving in waves, and it needs a medium means that you can see the molecules of air and this red sound particles. These sound particles are moving along with the molecules of air. So they need a medium to travel. They can stick to these air molecules, and they can move from one place to another. Then it is produced by vibrations. If a substance is forced to vibrate, it produces sound energy. Sound energy is also produced by TV, radio, and music system. So these are the examples of sound energy. Now this law of conservation of energy, this is very, very important law. This law says that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. This I have highlighted. This is a very important law. You must learn it. Okay, and it just changes from one form to another. So and the examples are also very, very important. So it changes from one form to another means you can see the first example in torch. You know battery is there, so the chemical energy of battery is changing into light energy. You can see here, in torchlight, chemical energy of battery is transformed into light energy. In this electric fan, electric energy through this switches, electric energy is converted into mechanical energy. Mechanical means this fan wings are moving. This is called mechanical energy. Then by rubbing hands, you can see rubbing of hands, mechanical energy is converted into heat energy. So heat energy is produced when somebody rubs their hand. So this is heat energy being produced by mechanical energy. Then in electric iron, electrical energy is converted into heat energy. You can see when this iron is heated, then this heat energy is being produced. So electrical energy is converted into heat energy. These examples are also very, very important. They can come to write that which energy is being transformed into other energy in a torch. So like that you will have to write. Okay. So we come to the end of this chapter, children. In next class, we are going to do the exercises. Till then, please read the chapter at least 2 times. Okay. And try to retain. Levers are very important. Simple machines. This whole chapter is very, very important. So please try to read and also learn the important points given in this chapter. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.